Hello friends and welcome back. In the previous video, we got the authentication information from our backend, and in this video, we're going to add the user object which will come along together with this information. So let's go ahead and do that. So we head back to our terminal, or we can close it for now, and we go back to where we are getting our response. So we are going to add our user object here before we return the response. So the way to do that, we are going to grab the response first. So this is the response inside here, and here we can say user object. Let's just name it object. Let's name it correctly like so. So we are going to grab the response, and we can say uh, let's just say the original response object. Then we take the original object and we convert it to array. So we are going to convert the original object to the array, and then JSON decode this response is the original response like so, and then we're going to get the contents of that response. So we have a method given to us, get content, like that. So we have the contents of this response. So inside this response, we are going to add our own object. So we're going to say original response object, and inside we're going to add our object, and this object we can call it user, which is the same as which is going to be given by this. So this, where remember, this refers to this class that we are using right now, the user model. So where email is the same as the provided email by the user. So where email is the same as our email here. So user object email, like so. And now we are going to get the first row of this table, because remember we said that our user email is unique, so we're only going to have one user with this email. So what we do, we only get the first user because we are very sure we only have one user with that email. So after that, we are going to say, now take the original response, which is this one, and we're going to set content, set content. So set content, and we encode, so JSON encode the response object, which is the original response object. Remember we decoded it somewhere here, and now we're going to encode it just to return it back the way it was after we added user object. We took this response, we decoded it, then we added the user object to it, then we get it again and put back whatever was in, then encode again the response here, like so, and then we return the response. So let's try to register another user and see what we will get from that. So let's go back to our postman, and this time round I'm going to register someone else, pro. Remember, after we rolled back our database, the first of the users were deleted, so you can say pro, and again pro pro.com. So pro@pro.com, like so. I'll leave the password same and the user tag the same. I will try to send the request, and now you see I get back an object with the authentication information, and at the same time I have the user object right here. You can see I have the user object. So that's how we can register user and get back the user object together with the authentication information. So this video, we are going to end it there for now. When we come back, we'll be seeing how to log in our users. Now, since we've been able to register a user successfully and get back the information that we wanted, we will see how we can proceed to register our user, and then after that we will see how we can get the registered user using these tokens. Thank you very much for being with me on this one. See you in the next one.